got it. You got it. You want to put it over there?
Thank you. We'll start with an opening statement from the coach and then go into questions.
Thank Coach Jones and his guys. I know the score didn't indicate it, but I thought they were physical. They played really hard tonight. They've been dealing with some injuries. But I thought his guys gave us a physical battle. Obviously, our ball pressure was an issue for them in the game, but I thought their guys played the right way. They did a good job defensively on us. They held us to 40% for the game. So I told Dom Harris, it's okay. It's okay. In college, I used to hang out with Nick Van Exel. He used to get 3 in games like this, and then they would play Memphis and Penny Hardaway, and he'd get 31. So we didn't need his makes tonight. So I was glad to see it die, get assertive. Led us in rebounding at 7 rebounds in 10 minutes. So rebounding is an area of physicality where we got to continue to improve. But I was most happy tonight with our attitude of humility and the fact that we dove on the floor more tonight than in every scrimmage game or exhibition game combined. In the first half, we surpassed our dives on the floor for the year. So, trying to send a message the last couple of days. Obviously, I got a lot of work to do. But I didn't like the way we competed in Vegas. I didn't like our attitude. In fact, I couldn't stand it. I've been sick with my stomach for 2 days. I haven't slept again. I just can't stand. I can't stand not competing. I can deal with missed shots. I can't deal with not competing physically. So I was happy to see it die, give us a lot of physicality, give us some offensive rebounding.
You converted a lot of points off the tournament. The first 24 against New Mexico, but didn't get that many points off. Tonight you did. What was the difference there?
I would say different kind of turnovers. We got some layups and dunks. We continue to struggle to shoot the ball, but obviously Dom's third in the nation. He's 0 for 6. He's third in the nation last year in three-point shooting. So you got to go rebound. Real teams win when they don't make shots. But to answer your question, I would say we got a lot of layups and dunks and different kind of steals and turnovers in the backcourt that we would convert. We were able to convert them quicker.
How did you like, we saw tonight, but their response in practice? Did you like what you saw there in the last couple of days?
I didn't give them much of a choice. So, and that's my job, and I own it. So people can say, well, he's like, yeah. When my guys don't play hard, I blame myself. I'm hard on them, but trust me when I tell you I'm harder on myself. So I didn't like our competitive attitude in that game Friday, and I basically told them, if you're going to play for me, that this is how it's going to be, or you're not going to play for me. I know our football team's on a winning streak, but I can always go grab some guys when you're done.
Coach, sometimes shots just don't fall. You had a 7-minute stretch where they just had no points, but it looked like the defense really helped you out. Only allowing 30% shooting, 28 turnovers. What can you say about what the defense did?
Our effort was great tonight. Couldn't be much better, other than the offensive glass. So when we go to offensive rebounding, it's percentage, right? So thank God Adai got a bunch late, because we end up with 11 for 36. So that's still not in the range where, real teams 35 to 42% with their misses, the best teams. So we were definitely under that. We were way under until Adai got those. But other than that, I thought our effort was great. I thought our attitude was great. I could care less about missed shots. I know we got a bunch of guys can shoot. Not my concern. That happens. We didn't need them tonight. We held a team to 40 points. So you rattled off a lot of stats. The one that matters most is the opponents. If we hold everybody to 40, we're going to win every game the rest of the year.
There was a point, I believe, early in the second half where Eric Daly went up for a layup, and then he came away with a foul. Not great, but
Yeah,
he then had like 4 points and then had an assist, kind of started a little run for you guys. Did you say anything, or is that just the kind of effort you look for in your players?
Yeah, look, I'm struggling to recall that sequence. But I thought, again, you're asking about Eric. I thought his energy and his effort was great. I still think his rebounding has to improve. For him to get what he wants out of basketball, for him to make it someday, play for a bunch of money, he's gonna have to be a high-level rebounder as a wing and defender. For us to win, we need the same thing. He can't get one offensive rebound. So I got to work with him on his anticipation. He's watching until he gets blocked out, and it's too late. So when guys are open, we're going to shoot it. He's got to know it. With his big, strong body and his attitude, his athleticism, I just got to teach him. In his case, he hasn't been taught. He said he's been the guy most of his career growing up shooting, not the guy going to rebound. So it's coachable. But that's an area where he's got to improve. But I loved his attitude, his energy, and his effort.
Coach, you talked about how Sky Clark's activity is, especially on defense, has kept him in the game a lot this season.
Yeah.
What did you see again from him tonight? 16
deflections, one off the record of guys that have played for me. I had a guy one time had 17.
16 in this one game?
16 in one game, yeah. So I could care less again about his points. He got 6 rebounds and 16 deflections. He's wrecking havoc all over the place. He's got games where he's going to score plenty of points. But he's really trying to embrace, today what we're trying to do with his effort.
And then just Lazar Stefanovic getting into the starting lineup there. What did you see from him? I think he had three pointers tonight.
Yep. Other than this one turnover, I thought he did a great job. We look, again, I get mad. You talk about things that happened in the Mexico game, but look, if we're going to have a big year, Lazar's he's got to help us. He's a senior. Guy played 40 minutes a game last year. He can make shots. He's smart. He's big. He's got 6'6", second leading rebounder on our team last year. So I thought it was a great opportunity with Dylan out to get him in the lineup, try to get his confidence going.
Just want to check on Dylan. Was he hurt in practice, and what's his status?
I think he's going to be fine. He's got a little growing issue. There's just no need to push it at this point in the season. With those type of issues, with those type of injuries, you have to just go by what the player says. You're not looking at an X-ray, right? So you just got to go. When it's soft tissue injuries and that type of muscular stuff, if a guy's short stepping, if it's bothering him, you can't play.
Coach, just these turnovers. I think you only had 4 in the second half. What were they doing better as far as just taking care of the ball?
I haven't watched the film, but I'm going to go to the radio and I'm going to give you this. A couple of guys just walked in. They pay me a lot of money to come up with this. Throw the ball to a guy with a white jersey. How do you like that?
No, it works.
You got it?
Yeah.
We'll stop there. Thanks.